Good morning. I'll be talking about my final project for this course, Introduction to Mass Comm, Media and Quarantine, and the effect of coronavirus to media uh, while COVID-19. Okay. And this is my outline. I'll be doing an introduction, giving some examples, effects, advantages, and also disadvantages. In the conclusion, I'll show you my references. Introduction. Social media exposure. A significant proportion of the world's population is currently under some form of lockdown to crucial the spread of COVID-19. As a result of these lockdowns, we're consuming unpredicted levels of media to keep us entertained while staying safe indoors. Consumption is not the same across generations, and the type of media we're consuming, hence generational culture gaps. As the coronavirus outbreak continued to wreak havoc across the globe, people's time that would have otherwise been spent pursuing meals or going to live events is now spent on the sofa. With the uncertainty that the initial shutdown brought to many people and businesses around the world, and let's face it, complete boredom, social media became the first stop for news, entertainment, information, and human interaction. With bars closed, concerts postponed, and businesses shut down, social users quickly turned to a social media network to make up for the lost human touch. And for the shopping, the COVID-19 pandemic has forever changed online shopping behaviors according to a survey about 3,700 consumers in 9 emerging and developing economies. The survey entitled COVID-19 and e-commerce examined how the pandemic has changed the way consumers use e-commerce and digital solutions. It covered Brazil, China, Germany, Italy, Republic of Korea, Russian Federation, South Africa, Switzerland, and Turkey. Following the pandemic, more than half of the survey's respondents now shop online more frequently and rely on the internet more for new health-related information and digital entertainment. Consumers in the emerging economies have made the greatest shift to online shopping. The survey shows. Here's some examples. TikTok went from, for example, TikTok went from 343 million downloads in the first half of 2019 to 615 million downloads in the first half of 2020 only. Facebook and Instagram lives were being scheduled on a daily basis. In mid-April, rival IQ reported that engagement rates that had reached all-time highs for the year across Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Simply put, people were spending more time on their phones. Moving on, effects. Economically. It affects economically in a world already ruled by tight deadlines, inflexible budget, and seamless travel. Advertising production might be impacted as a restriction and guidelines are being implemented regarding non-essential travel, which could throw off production schedules, as media is often purchased well in advance and production schedules are typically tied to being with force majeure issues, like natural disaster or in case a virus like COVID-19, is not something that is ever factored in production planning or schedule. Far more people will shop online rather than in stores and may be active during additional times than they typically don't browse. When the outbreak happened in China, it inadvertently created a boon for e-commerce as shoppers stuck at home bought their goods online. But the surge in online orders has also heaped pressure on businesses to fulfill them. In some instances, the pressure is getting too much for businesses and threatens to open their e-commerce operations. Media. As you can see, the double ads on YouTube. Here's a meme that I very liked. How bored are you during quarantine? I don't stop ads, and like it's a funny picture for me. And now health awareness and precautions. As you can see in Egypt, they put these precautions to advertisement on TVs and internet, YouTube ads to help the Egyptian people to be safe. Here's some advantages. You can monitor general opinion about your product. Your website can get more views, and if you work smart, you can create a good perception from your clients. You can easily develop target market. You can keep your customers updated and engaged. Here's the disadvantage. Many marketing and and the impact of the COVID-19 on ads and marketing. The disadvantage is that everyone should like stay at home and stay and like they don't interact with humans no more. Conclusion: usage of social media platforms increased drastically. Therefore, advertisers prioritized digital ads in order to reach a higher number of audience. Here's my reference.